your interception over the weekend, Zamari. Take us through that play, and when they were reviewing it, did you think the call would stand?
Yeah, actually, when I didn't notice that the ball had did whatever it did when I was watching. I was kind of scared, so I knew I did catch it, but when it came back in, I was just praying that the call stand and it did. So I was excited about it. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you feel your comfort level is now, 7 games into this defense? I mean, I'm sure it's high, but how do you feel within it now?
I feel good. It's the second half of the season, so I was able to evaluate myself my first half of the season and some of the things I need to work on. And I feel like second half, everything I needed to work on, I made an emphasis on it and did a good job this past Saturday.
What have you seen in this defense turnaround, I guess, even from the Alabama or the LSU game, these past 2 games? What have you seen maybe that's turned the corner?
We just keep building confidence. The defense is getting better. Trying to get the ball to the offense, so they can score a lot of points and just emphasizing more turnovers.
Just kind of coming off of that, with some of the points of emphasis that were on defense during the bye week, do you feel like a lot of it carried over to this past Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. I think we did a really good job. We had a good game plan. I think we came in, we did a good job. And like I said, every game, the goal is to get the ball and go 1-0. And so I think that's what we did. I think we did a good job getting the ball. So I think we accomplished that goal.
Mari, we're hearing the word confidence a lot, talking to the defensive guys. How does confidence translate into performance? Why does that matter, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Just getting everybody to feel good, getting everybody to mesh well together, and, just go out there and play. Nobody has to go out there feeling like I might mess up and I might mess up on this play. Play confidence, play fast, and if something bad happens, if you're playing fast, something good will come out of that.
Was there a point this year where this defense wasn't confident in your mind?
I wouldn't necessarily say so. After the loss of Alabama, we had some reevaluating to do, but I think we did a pretty good job bouncing back and just focusing on the next game, and I think we're doing a good job.
Obviously, you guys are coming back to play at the Vaught this weekend. The past 2 games have been pretty loud, I'd imagine, on defense. Has there been any kind of difficulty getting communications across the field on defense at all?
No, I think it's been good. We've been doing a good job in practice. Sometimes we play music, and so we can have that communication. But no, I think we're doing a good job with hand signals and having good communication.
Just looking at Vanderbilt on the tape through a couple of days, just what were some of the things that stood out, and what do you feel like the most favorable matchups are?
I know they do have a pretty good offense, good receivers on the outside. So I think it'll be a pretty good matchup for the DBs and, see what we can do. We know they pass the ball a lot, so it'll be good for us.
When you say good receivers, do you mean just like good athleticism or, ability to make plays happen in space?
Yeah,
or?
they have NFL draftable receivers on the outside and some of the slots, so it'll be good for us to see them this week. Thank you.